The Middle East remains a region in flux, with recent events in Syria and Gaza underscoring the fragile security situation. In Syria, a significant development has unfolded with the release of former regime forces from prison, signaling potential shifts in the country's political landscape. Meanwhile, in Gaza, the Israeli military has issued safety warnings to residents, highlighting the ongoing tensions and the potential for unintended escalation. These developments, while seemingly separate, are interconnected and have far-reaching implications for the region's stability. Understanding the reasons behind these events, the actors involved, and the potential consequences is crucial for comprehending the complexities of the Middle East today. The release of former regime forces in Syria raises questions about the country's path to reconciliation and the role of justice in the aftermath of years of conflict. Simultaneously, the IDF's warnings in Gaza underscore the persistent challenges to security and the need for clear communication channels to prevent misunderstandings that could spiral into violence. These events serve as a stark reminder that the pursuit of peace and stability in the Middle East requires a nuanced understanding of the historical context, the current realities on the ground, and the motivations of the various actors involved. The international community must remain engaged in seeking peaceful resolutions to these long-standing conflicts and supporting efforts to build a more secure and prosperous future for the region. As the situation continues to evolve, it is essential to closely monitor developments and foster dialogue among all parties involved. Only through sustained engagement and a commitment to peaceful solutions can we hope to see lasting peace and stability take root in the Middle East. In a move that has sent ripples through Syria and beyond, the Syrian General Security Directorate recently ordered the release of a group of former regime forces from Adra prison in Damascus. This development, hailed by some as a step towards reconciliation, has also sparked debate about the implications for accountability and justice in a country still grappling with the legacy of a brutal civil war. The decision to release the prisoners, according to Syrian authorities, followed thorough investigations that cleared them of any involvement in crimes against the Syrian people. Most of those released were reportedly individuals who had been forcibly conscripted into the army during the conflict, raising questions about their culpability in the regime's actions. The Syrian government has indicated that this release is merely the first phase of a larger initiative, with more releases expected in the coming weeks and months. This development has been met with mixed reactions both within Syria and internationally. While some view it as a positive step towards healing the wounds of the past and reintegrating former combatants into society, others express concern that it could amount to an amnesty for those who committed atrocities during the war. Human rights groups have long called for accountability for war crimes committed by all sides in the Syrian conflict, and the release of former regime forces, without a clear process for addressing past grievances, has raised concerns about impunity. The release of these prisoners undoubtedly represents a significant development in Syria's ongoing transition. However, it also underscores the intricate challenges of balancing peace-building efforts with the pursuit of justice and accountability. As Syria navigates this delicate path, the international community must remain vigilant in ensuring that all efforts at reconciliation are grounded in the principles of human rights and the rule of law. The Israeli Defense Forces, or IDF, have issued safety warnings to residents in Gaza, marking another chapter in the ongoing tension in the region. These warnings, aimed at preventing civilian casualties, also highlight the fragile security situation and the potential for unintended escalation. The IDF's actions underscore the persistent challenges to security and the need for clear communication channels to prevent misunderstandings that could spiral into violence. As tensions remain high, the importance of maintaining open lines of communication cannot be overstated. The situation in Gaza is a stark reminder of the complexities involved in maintaining peace and security in the Middle East. Every action taken by the IDF and other actors in the region has far-reaching implications, and the potential for unintended consequences is ever present. The international community must continue to monitor the situation closely and support efforts to de-escalate tensions. Only through sustained engagement and a commitment to peaceful solutions can we hope to see lasting peace and stability take root in the region. As we look ahead, the implications for regional stability in the Middle East are profound. The recent developments in Syria and Gaza serve as reminders of the intricate challenges that lie ahead. The release of former regime forces in Syria and the IDF's safety warnings in Gaza are just two examples of the complex dynamics at play. These events highlight the need for a nuanced understanding of the historical context, the current realities on the ground, and the motivations of the various actors involved. The international community must remain engaged in seeking peaceful resolutions to these long-standing conflicts and supporting efforts to build a more secure and prosperous future for the region. As the situation continues to evolve, it is essential to closely monitor developments and foster dialogue among all parties involved. Only through sustained engagement and a commitment to peaceful solutions can we hope to see lasting peace and stability take root in the Middle East. The path ahead is undoubtedly challenging, but with concerted effort and a focus on human rights and the rule of law, a brighter future is possible for the region.